Aquarius. This is Liddell, your modern magician here, bringing you your January 2019 reading. I've pre-shuffled the cards, so I'm just going to get started. I don't like long intros myself. So here we go. Okay, just making sure that that's focusing. We have 7 of Cups, the Bach, 3 of Wands, Virtue in reverse, Ace of Cups reversed, the Empress. That was also for Gemini in the same position. 5 of Swords, defeat. And Prince of Wands. All right. Okay. Your underlying energy is the Emperor reversed. Okay. Aquarius. Now. Where should I start? All right. Here we go. Here's what's going on. Here's the skinny. Okay, Aquarius, you have a lot you desire. There's a lot you'd like to do. There's a lot you think would make you happy, to the point where you're just flooded with either opportunities or opportunities to distract you, right? Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, I like that. Oh, what about this? That sounds really good. It's a lot, to the point where you're becoming saturated with opportunity. You're drowning in them. And yet, while everything is an opportunity, there's not much growing out of that. There's a lack of substance here. There's a lot of thought. There's a lot of spontaneous distraction, of feeling, right? Of exuberance, right? Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like that. This is, ooh. But you're titillated. It's the word that comes to mind. But nothing is coming out of it. There's nothing to show for it. It falls flat. Right? But there doesn't seem to be a lot of investment either. Just a lot of, oh, this would be nice and that would be nice and wouldn't that be great? And while they're creating these ripples through space and time, right? Nothing is coming out of it because you're not really putting the effort. There's no sense of value in anything that you're doing at this time. There's disregard for time, for effort, for planning, for manifesting tangible results. I mean, it seems like you have a spark and then you lose it just as quickly. Or there may be too many sparks. There may be too many, and it's not sparks. It's not even passion. It's actually just interest. It's not even, it hasn't even been allowed to grow into a passion. It's distraction, really. It's become distracting. All these things that you want are becoming just distractions and a way of just wasting time. Because there is no time here. You lack pentacles. There's no money. There's nothing to show for the emotion. And as a matter of fact, there isn't even that much. I mean, you have the Prince of Wands, which is like, this is energy, this is passion, that is, you ride in hot, and then you ride out just as hot. Like, he goes where the excitement is. He goes where the fun is. But as soon as the fun is over and that passion and that heat has dwindled, he's out to find another passion, another avenue that keeps his fire burning. But understand, it's flash in the pan. And I'm just going to read the spread, okay? Now, we start off with the Seven of Cups. It's called debauchery. Oh, this is like an orgy. This is like eating. This is gluttony. This is like 7 deadly sins, right? Where everything is just done to excess, to the point of ad nauseum, right? Where it's just too much of a good thing, okay? And what you want is, you want an end to it. You're tired of it, okay? You don't even want this anymore. Maybe there was a time where you thought, hey, wouldn't it be great to have as much of this as I want, as much of that as I want, and it's lost its appeal to the point where you don't even want to start a new relationship. This looks like it might be relationships. Maybe you have a really active social life, sex life, and you're at the point where you realize that it's empty. It's not going anywhere. It's just the same stuff over and over again. How many times can you introduce yourself and give your, occupation and make small talk, and it turns out to be the same conversations with different people, but you end up like repeating yourself and it becomes boring, like that kind of thing, like Groundhog's Day, like that movie Groundhog's Day, where you're just repeating yourself, and it's like you're just pouring yourself out every single time to no avail. And it's bringing you to a point where you just want to take time for yourself, where you want to be taken care of. You want something meaningful. You want something wholesome and beautiful. And it's going to require you taking that time and space for yourself to really sort things out, to really get in touch with how you want to move forward and what you'd like to grow for yourself. You can't grow things in a swamp like this, right? This is not fertile ground for you. This is a swamp. And you realize that this is not congruent with what you want for yourself. Okay? It's become a mess. Like you've emotionally, it feels like a mess. And you're losing your passion for it. You're losing your desire for it because it's not yielding anything. You're waiting and nothing is happening. Maybe you're overflowing with emotion. You're overflowing with things you want for yourself. But that one cup you're looking for, it's not happening and you're losing hope. The advice here is the 5 of Swords. It's called defeat. There comes a time where you have to let go and let God. This is a card that signifies laying down your swords. This is a card that speaks about not being the smart man and trying to figure your way out of this, but rather understand that this line of thinking, this rationale, does not work, right? These swords have been used to the point where they're nicked, if you can see them. I'll bring them up. Put them. Ah, there it is. They've been nicked. They've been used so much that they've been dulled and nicked and bent, right? And they're no longer sharp. This is dull thinking. This is your thoughts turning themselves against you. Your thinking has to change. You have to get sharp again. You have to get clarity. And clarity comes from rest. Rest your mind. Okay? Rest your thoughts. Rest the communication, if there is communication. Just retreat for a bit. Retreat, regroup, right? Figure out what you're passionate about and move in that direction. Don't just take things because they're offered. This is about being just, you're insatiable. You're just being offered things and it's like, it's like you just being flooded with offers and it's none of them appeal to you. Well, now is the time to figure out what does appeal to you, Aquarius. But that needs to be done in solitude. Okay? Defeat, 5 swords. It's 4 plus 1. It's 4 plus 1. Right before this 5, it was 4. It was rest. Okay? The 4 of Swords is often depicted as resting. It is a place of almost stalemate where you can do no more thinking and therefore rest is all you can do. Because There is no going any further. And now you've awoken from that, and you're at that 5, that struggle. You've woken up from that 7 of Cups, which is that dream, and you realize what's really going on here, and you don't like it, right? Are you forming opinions about your life and how it's progressed so far? Well, the 6 of next one would be the 6, which is you move into less turbulent waters, right? You let things take you where they need to take you rather than struggle against it. Path of least resistance. But you're at a place right now where you're struggling, and sometimes you got to struggle. In the struggle, you get the answer, right? And you will find that as you struggle with these thoughts, as you struggle with communicating things to people. Are you struggling with saying no? Are you struggling with following your heart, your desire for yourself, your passion? Because you have the Emperor in reverse, and the Emperor in reverse, he is not happy. He's tyrannical. He blames others for what didn't go right. He does not keep his word. He does not follow the plan that he set for himself. He does not listen to sage advice and wisdom. He is emotional and out of balance. Or he is arrogant and egotistical, which is the same thing, out of balance. Because he's wanting, he doesn't want to hold himself accountable for anything, and it's always someone else's fault, even though he didn't listen to them, or he wouldn't have listened to them anyway, because he knows best. It's that kind of thing. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't around this Emperor in reverse. And so people just stop saying anything because obstinate, stubborn. And if that is the case, if it's my way or the highway, if it's disrespect, if it's arrogance, the advice here is to retreat, is to understand that your thoughts are not serving you. Your belief system, your mindset is not serving you. And it's creating this sickening feeling. It's creating this lack of passion, this lack of productivity, lack of results, lack of seeing your plans come to fruition. These ideas, these belief systems, these thoughts are not serving you. And when you get that disappointment, there is this huge disappointment. And it's going to be that one thing that you really want. When you don't get it, you'll get it. It's the strangest thing. It's like, it's one cup. If you look at the 7 and then you look at this ace, it's like that one cup can fill up all of those cups. You could trade this one cup Who would do that? Look at the size of this one cup. Look at it radiate energy. Look at how it radiates. And look at all these other cups that are just like sickening. This is what you've traded for. You've traded your happiness. And you're realizing with the Three of Wands in reverse that you've gotten nothing for it. It hasn't been a sound investment. And maybe it's a bit of regret. Or if not regret, and understanding that it did not turn out the way you intended or the way you would have liked. To say the least, right? So, dearest Aquarius, once again, your advice. Tap into your feminine side. Be receptive. Don't be that that emperor. That emperor is not serving you. That is that defeat. That emperor, that old guy that you used to be, he's done. He's defeated. That's that defeat you feel. And you have to acknowledge that that old way of being is not serving you. Okay? This needing to be in control of all things, of others, is not serving you and will not get you the thing you want most. That Empress, she is upright. She knows that in time, all things are made beautiful. She respects that. She respects the phases of life. She respects the nurturing, the care, all loving things require. The Emperor in reverse does not care about anything or anyone but himself. Time to him is what he says it is. He wants it yesterday, and he doesn't care what it turns out like as long as he gets what he wants when he wants it. You are being asked to tap into the Empress energy. Nobility, receptivity, wisdom, graciousness, grace. Oh, you got happy family and door to value in reverse. Okay. Okay, this speaks volumes. Now, I'm going to read you. I can tell you what it is. First, I'll say happy family in reverse. Obviously, we are not doing well with regard to our stability, our home life. Okay? There is tyranny at home. Okay? Perhaps. Yep. It's tyranny at home. Things are not working out. Maybe people are rebelling. Maybe people are telling you how you are. They're telling you about yourself, Aquarius. And you don't like it. And maybe you wanted to ride out. Right? To avoid it. To go where you're happy. But understand that there are certain beliefs that are going to impact your prosperity as well. And like I said, there are no pentacles in your reading. You are not manifesting as you would like, because there are things that need to be cleared out so that your abundance can be allowed to flow to you the way that it should. It's waiting for you, but you're in the way. This is your work. Your work is to get into alignment, is to get into your true sense of power, not the false pride, not the needing to prove something to everyone else, but to understand that there is no external validation you need to prove your worth, your value, your ability. There is nothing that can even come close to your value in this world. These things are a manifestation of what you desire, but they don't necessarily represent who you are. They could never represent your value. Not even close. You are priceless. Okay? Now, door to value. I'm going to read that one first. Door to value. All right. This card reverse signifies a partial or perhaps even potential complete closing of the door. The hoped for new opportunity where money or career is concerned may be delayed or possibly even derailed. Yes. Don't be disheartened. Absolutely. However, this card reverse reminds you not to put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify your interests and your efforts, and let your intuition guide you to the next open doorway. So you see here, this Three of Wands is you not getting a return on your investment. That's what this signifies right here. Okay? This is you not, oh, I'm so sorry. You not getting what you invested in. And so there is this feeling of your cup being empty. Okay? I'm going to move this over. This glare is killing me. Put my hand right here. There's this feeling of your cup being empty, right? Because you didn't get this return on your investment. Virtue, right? Now, diversify. It's saying diversify. Let your intuition guide you. That is this Empress. She is intuitive. She's the intuitive part of you. The Emperor is the action-oriented part of you. This is a time to use your inner voice. Go with your gut. Listen to that inner voice that motivates you to call someone, to Google something, to find out more information about something else. In the meantime, open your heart and your mind to the other sources of value in your life, like your family, Aquarius. Your family. They are your wealth. Money is a commodity, but so are time, tranquility, and love. Choose to open the doors of these wonderful experiences yourself and find real value there. Real value, not this. Not, oh, opportunity for something, and then nothing happens, but you still have your family. They're there for you. There's joy to be had with your family. Right? Shift your focus. Shift your focus so that that abundance could be allowed to come in, because family is abundance. Right? Now, I am going to read Happy Family for you, because this is the meat of it right here. When the happy family card is reversed, it indicates, oh my God, I just realized. Oh my gosh, Aquarius, I hope I don't have to redo your whole entire reading. Okay, I hope the sound is okay. When happy family card is reversed, it indicates a separation or emotional distance from family members or close friends. This disconnect may be from your family of origin, such as your parents or siblings, or it may be that something is standing between you and your present family members, whether it be your children or your spouse. There could be some hostilities that need to be worked out, or perhaps some fences that need to be mended. Communication and patience may be called for here, so let your attention be your guide. Remember, real healing starts when you choose to become your own loving parent, sibling, spouse, friend, or child. That is the Empress. She is the quintessential mother. She is the mother of everyone. And this is your energy. You're being asked to understand when you lose something. You have yourself. You are never alone. You have you. The lesson in every relationship is self-honoring. And sometimes the karma is just to let go. That is what defeat represents. Wow. I'm going to read that last line again. It says the lesson in every relationship is self-honoring, and sometimes the karma is just to let go. That is the Five of Swords. It's done. Sometimes there's nothing more for you to do. And you just have to throw your hands up in the air. You can't think it to death. You can't reason it to death. It's not going to change. You thinking it differently. You reasoning it out. You trying and trying the same old things over and over again. The things you were taught. The things you were, the things you learned along the way. How to be and how to act and what was important. Right? You have to just let it go sometimes because it just doesn't work. Or it no longer serves you. Okay, Aquarius? Last card is The Universe Has Your Back deck. I'm going to give it a quick shuffle. They're really inspiring. And I feel like this is how we need to end it. On a positive note. Love. And clarity. And a way out of it. The heaviness. Yes? I hope this reading came out okay. Because it was really good. It was really insightful. Okay. Okay. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Here we go. This is your card. Aquarius, this has been your January reading. Thank you so much. I hope to read for you again. Take care. Bye-bye.